So I was on Prize Stream last night, and a TikTok user by the name of Larry Fish asked me to do a Paul Felder showcase. So I promised him that I would do one. So here it is. So we got welterweight that's unranked right now. So real quick, gonna show you guys Paul Felder's perks. Has 5 perks despite being a 4-star fighter. And I believe in lightweight, the same thing still applies. Yep, pretty much all those perks kind of help him stay in the fight. A lot of durability. I recall his last fight was short notice against Rafael dos Anjos. It was a split decision, but it really shouldn't have been a split decision. It was a very clear, unanimous win for dos Anjos. But before that, when Dan Hooker was still a top 5 fighter in lightweight, Paul Felder arguably kind of got hosed. It was a close fight. It was a very close fight. And it's just, that's how MMA goes. I remember he lost like a split decision to Mike Perry, so that's why I'm bringing him out. But all in all, he's pretty solid. He has the worst, as you guys saw, 82 submissions, which is absurd because he has a submission win on his record. So that should already not allow him to have 82 submissions. But nasty elbows, has all the spins, level 4 spinning back fist, level 4 elbow, level 4 spinning elbow. Like, you can be really, really toxic with Paul Felder if you really need to be. So hopefully that's not what you're only use him for, because he does have good kicks, good spinning heel kick, flying double knee, jumping switch kick, body spinning side kick. His only issue would be boxing in the pocket with guys like, we'll say guys like a good Gilbert Burns player or Saul Leon or Masvidal or of course a Connor. They can give him some issues if the guy plays a delayed 1-2 game, because he doesn't have much grappling wise and boxing combo wise either, but good Muay Thai combination. So we're gonna go into ranked championships. I'll also be showcasing another fighter that I don't usually showcase, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun. I don't know why so I don't know if it's because it's early and I'm not streaming or whatnot, but I'm running into a bunch of divisions. This guy's like Division 16, 17, but this gives me room to experiment. So alrighty, we'll see what you do. This is okay. Duck into an uppercut. Throws across. He's southpaw Jorge, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. He does fight well from opposite stances. We're not talking about Jorge here. We're talking about Mr. Paul Felder. While we I'm gonna let him work for a bit while we just try to see what his game is. Felder is a very honest guy, honest with his emotions, honest fighter. He's been doing great as a commentator in the booth. Most recently, he was like really devastated by Jared Gordon's loss, that headbutt by Bobby Green, and immediately I remember seeing on Twitter, people were like, "Oh, look, this is why you can't have him in the booth. He's being too emotional or whatnot." But he was right. The shot was illegal. It was an illegal headbutt. So he had every reason to be outraged. That type of stuff does happen in open stance matchups when both guys are kind of barreling in there. Paul's usually very, very professional, so he's warranted an emotional outburst in there. I remember this video on YouTube where somebody asked him if he would fight Islam Makhachev. He's like, "Nah, fuck that. I'm not fighting that guy." And another guy that I think that's pretty honest like that is Aljamain Sterling. Like, he'll tell you, like, yeah, this guy's a really tough matchup for me. Like, he'll tell you his honest thoughts, and it's pretty refreshing to see from fighters when they don't allow themselves to. There's a point obviously where you like lie to yourself, like, "Oh, I gotta go this and that," but there's also a point where a lot of fighters say they don't want to fight somebody, right? Instead of just saying, "Yeah, like, this is a really tough match for me in my career," because they're terrified of it looking like they're scared. They'll for some reason then say, "Oh, the other guy's scared." And I was like, well, now you're just starting a whole bunch of nothing. I prefer it now with all the talk with contractual obligations that the fighters are saying, "Look, I'll fight this guy, but you got to pay me." And more fighters are starting to see what they're worth. They're seeing what the UFC is bringing in revenue-wise. They're doing the math, the ones that can, and it seems that's just not adding up. So, and speaking of that, just all the news about Ngannou. I gotta do a showcase for Ngannou this week, so I'm gonna be uploading hella shit. That's a bad body kick. But yeah, I remember Felder. he had finished, I think one of his best aged wins was against Charles Oliveira, where he had finished Charles Oliveira in guard. And that was a fight that I was looking at before Oliveira had fought Kevin Lee. That's a good point of reference for Kevin. We'll get his takedown because why not? But Felder has some devastating elbows in the ground and pound. EA Sports, you hear that? Paul Felder got a TKO via ground and pound using what? Fucking elbows. So what does that tell you, EA Sports? It tells you let's get some elbows back in the ground and pound. I stuck into that. Oh, yeah, I think the Charles Oliveira win was a very good win. That Mike Perry loss. I really wish he didn't lose to Mike Perry. He had a good fight with Edson Barboza in their rematch. That was a split decision fight. They had fought one time before, and their rematch, it was a 3-round fight in Abu Dhabi. That fight's a really good Paul Felder fight. If you guys want to take a look at Paul Felder and when he was doing the damn thing. Then his fight against Dan Hooker in New Zealand didn't go his way, but another super competitive one. But I can't recall a boring fight with Paul Felder. But deny that, I'm not gonna renege the choke, buddy. We're just gonna, I'm gonna wrap that up and go over the mount. Got that. Sweet. Alright, let's see how bad his submission style is. Oh. Well, I guess you have to be of the lowest of the low to try to get like a regular submission with Paul Felder. Yeah, fuck that. The back city rear naked choker wouldn't matter, but that. Yes, we do. Cool. 2 back-to-back denials. We go for the ground and pound. No elbows, no elbows, no elbows, no elbows, no elbows, no elbows. Dude, at some point, did I get the... Damn. I'm sorry. I was confused on why that ground and pound lasted so long. Maybe he didn't repress block or something, but... Alright, cool. Got a nice little top mount finish early. I'll give you guys a little hint who else I'm showcasing in the weight class above. It starts with one now. And speaking of one now, yeah, Leon Edwards, everybody's fake favorite fighter now, right? I've said it in, okay, this is a negative thing with Paul. I didn't get no hits on there. But I would say that UFC 3, I used to use this dude when he was a fucking B fighter. He was a B fighter on UFC 3. B fighter. They never updated Leon Edwards at all on UFC 3. And I'm not talking about, obviously, way past the point before him becoming champ. But he had 100% shown the skill necessary to be way more than like a beat fighter. When Dustin, I remember at the time when Dustin, talking about, get over here, hold that elbow. I remember when Dustin was like a B fighter. He was a B fighter, and then he got buffed to like a B plus. And he became like one of the best B pluses. Like nothing close to his UFC 4 version, obviously. But the B plus Dustin was like, I loved using Dustin, bro. Dustin was cool, so to use. But Felder was also pretty decent on UFC 3. Although, I could have swore he should have the Greeks. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Okay, cheeky clinch. That's cool. Can't let you clinch this for free. Oh, elbow. Yo, you're messing with the wrong man. I got me some nasty elbows. Ah, shit, I should have thrown the slip elbow. That would have been way better. Much better. I don't know why I threw that uppercut. Was it body? Oh, spinning heel. Yeah, see the thing about Leon, like his punch power, his move level should have gotten buffed a lot more. I'm gonna spin that. But they haven't been doing too many moveset updates, which I think is a damn shame that EA is not updating movesets. I don't know what's stopping them from doing so. But at least, numerically speaking, I don't know what it's going to take for them to buff Leon's punch power a bit. Still pretty solid. Except when he's doing shit like that. Oh, boy. Ooh, 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 my friend. There we go. I lose some Muay Thai combinations. Boom. Cross counter. Oh, get up. Oh, my boy. Bean Man, no. Oh, out of time. Yeah, you know, obviously this guy's too crazy good, but Paul feels alright so far. You know, again, I got a Masvidal out and now, and I definitely, I'm sticking by my guns at the boxing range though for Paul. If the guy's like really good, you're gonna have a much harder time having the success I'm currently having right now. The leg kicks though, him having boxing combinations level 2, but the high level Muay Thai combination, it allows him to end almost every single string of punches you can throw with him with a kick. So for those of my 4-star savants, 4-star savants, y'all can look to really use the leg kicks at the end of like 3 or 4 punch combinations with Paul.
You wonder if the offensive fighter's going to...
Yep. 2, 3, 4. I chain all that together. I was hoping he'd slip. Oh, whoa. Ah, man. Oh, he gave him tips to me. That's my stamina. Ay, amigo. Come on, bro. The Irish Dragon should not be cooking you like this, B-man. Oh, boy. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this with Leon Edwards. Okay. I slip. Oh, boy. Some players, they still kind of do that. You step right back all the way out of range. Usually lesser experienced players tend to do that. And they feel the need to have them to get one back. So they'll throw like a big-ass strike for no reason. Yeah, that's going to be it. This is a relatively quick showcase. I don't think I ever had any intention of ever showcasing Paul unless something cool happened. Maybe I showcased him before and I forgot or whatnot. But for Mr. Larry Fish, hopefully this showcase warms your heart. Got some good work in with Mr. Paul Felder. As for everybody else, hopefully you guys enjoy the showcase. I appreciate all of you. I'm going to upload probably Mr. 1 Hour and then the newly added woman. I completely forgot to do those showcases, so I was slacking that department, but now I got more time on my hands. So yeah, expect a lot of showcases this week. I'm Mara 17. I appreciate all you.